One of the most fundamental areas in cybersecurity that must be understood is, in any practical, real sense of the word, 100% security does not exist. 100% security essentially means zero functionality. I guess we could come up with an experiment where if I held up my cell phone and I said, I want to make this cell phone 100% secure, we could turn it off, we could smash it to pieces with a hammer, we could put lighter fluid on it, burn it to a crisp, and bury it in the ground. And I think most of us at that point would probably agree that we have achieved 100% security. The issue is, what is the value? Zero. So we need to recognize that any time we're having functionality or features, it's going to have an inverse relationship and decrease our overall security. And this is very, very important because I work with a lot of executives that still believe they should achieve 100% security, that they should never get attacked and never get compromised. The reality of the situation is simple. If you're running a viable business, you're going to get compromised. It's going to get broken into. We have to change the goal of cybersecurity. The goal of cybersecurity is not to be 100% secure. The goal of cybersecurity is not to never get compromised. The goal of cybersecurity is to detect attacks in a timely manner and prevent damage to our critical data. The reason why cybersecurity is failing today is not because it's not working. It's because we're focusing in on the wrong area. Cybersecurity is failing today because we're not doing detection. We're putting all of our energy and effort on prevention, and when prevention fails, there's little left. The average organization today is compromised for 29 months, over 2 years. That's way too much damage and way too much impact to the business. Now imagine if we created a world where we could go in and prevent some attacks. I'm not saying we shouldn't prevent, but we need to realize that prevention can only stop things that are 100% bad 100% of the time. So if there's things that are bad 70, 80, or 90% of the time, we have to allow it through. So we have to complement prevention with timely detection. Imagine any of those major breaches where there was 50 million, 100 million, 500 million records, and the organization didn't detect it for over 29 months. What if they detected it within 24 hours and there were 100 records stolen? Everything would have changed. The breach would have still been there, right? But everything would have changed. So when we're looking at the outcome of cybersecurity, it's not as much as never having a breach. It's about having the visibility so when it happens, it can be detected in a timely manner and the damage can be controlled and minimized.